Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again, and to get us started this afternoon, would you please welcome the owner and the chairman of the Houston Astros, Mr. Jim Crane. Jim.
On behalf of the Houston Astros, welcome to Maid Park on this very special occasion. I would like to welcome all United States Armed Forces veterans and their family and extend my personal thank you to service to our country. I would also like to thank Occidental Petroleum, the Daughters of the American Revolution, and all participating sponsors and volunteers for their generous contributions and support in making it possible to open Minute Maid Park today free of charge to honor our veterans. We are honored here today to have with us veterans from all branches of services, and I encourage you to go up and shake their hand and thank them. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Senator John Cornyn. Senator Cornyn represents Texas, which is home to 15 military installations and is the son of a World War II veteran B-17 pilot. Please join me in welcoming Senator John Cornyn.
Well, thank you, Jim. It's great to be with you today and all of these great American heroes. Thanks for being here, all of you, friends and family alike. As Americans, we know that there's hardly a greater privilege than to be able to stand in the company of our men and women who wear the uniform of the United States military. And particularly here today, we honor those who've taken off that uniform and who we call veterans. But today, we honor all Americans who have worn that uniform, past and present, and thank them for their service to our great country. As Jim told you, my dad was a member of the Army Air Corps who flew 26 missions over Mannheim, Germany was his last. Some asked him why he didn't fly 27 missions. He said, well, they shot my plane out from under me on my 26th. But he was captured as a POW, and thanks to General Patton and his army, some 4 months after he was captured, he was liberated, or I would not be here today. As we honor our veterans, we should pause a moment to remind ourselves that every freedom we enjoy in this country is because of them and their sacrifice. And as we all know, when America and America's military is strong, the world is a safer place. Ronald Reagan liked to call it peace through strength, and it's real and it works. I'm reminded of this whenever I meet our veterans, as many of whom I've had the extraordinary honor of meeting thanks to the extraordinary work of Honor Flight, as the documentary we're about to watch will show. I was telling some of you earlier, during the government shutdown, we had a number of honor flights come to Washington, D.C., and I anticipated we'd have a storming of the barricades by the world's greatest generation, but fortunately that was able to happen peacefully, and the veterans were able to see the memorial that was built for them. A world without the American military would no doubt be a more dangerous place. It's only because the men and women who wear that uniform that we can live in peace and safely. So today we express our tremendous gratitude for your service. We thank you for the sacrifices you've made on behalf of all of us and this great country, and we promise you, we give you this pledge that we will never, ever take it for granted. Thank you, and may God bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.